Hey everybody, it's Pastor Lee. I wanted to see if I could just take a couple of minutes and answer some questions about December 15th, our Christmas at First night. Some of you have been kind of asking us, what is this that we're inviting people to? We're a little uncertain what's going to happen that night. So let me see if I can help. And let's go back a little bit. We used to do a program called First Christmas, and many of you have wondered, are we bringing that back? Is this going to be kind of like that? It's really not, and let me help you know the difference. First Christmas was a ton of fun. It was also a ton of work, but it was a ton of fun. We kind of put on a big Christmas concert, a big Christmas show, and people loved it. We loved it. But here's what we learned. We knew how to put on a good show and how to draw a crowd. But most of that crowd was people who already knows Jesus. They just enjoy the show. But we didn't see very many people come to know Jesus as their Savior. And what we learned is, you know what, it's probably going to take more than just a one-night shot for somebody to be convinced that it's time they trust Christ. And so we kind of took a step back and we felt like maybe there would be a better investment of our time and our resources. This year, we're going to try to take an approach like Billy Graham used to take. You see, when Billy Graham would come to a city and do a crusade, he would see hundreds of people pray to know Jesus. But it wasn't just because he did a clear job of sharing the gospel. It was because long before Billy ever came, the people in the local churches were investing in their friends. They were inviting. They were planting seeds. They were telling them how Jesus has made a difference in their lives. And then when they came to hear Billy, they just simply heard an affirmation of what the people had already been sharing with them. And they were ready to trust Jesus. That's the difference in what we're trying to accomplish now and what we used to try to accomplish in First Christmas. So here's what you can expect. When you come to the church, the program will start at 6, but we hope you'll come at about 5:30. When you come into our lobby, you're going to see some fun stuff going on in the lobby, some photo booth opportunities, a hot chocolate bar, some cookies. And we want you to come early and enjoy the fun. Then you can take your kids, if you have kids, down to our Main Street Kids entrance. Check them in just like you would on a normal Sunday morning. If you brought guests, help them check their kids in down at Main Street Kids. Your kids are going to have a whole separate activity that night. They're going to have inflatables in the gym, their own treats. It's going to be a great night for them. While you come back to the worship center, hopefully you can be in the worship center by 5:45, 5:50, because in the worship center we're going to have some fun things going on before the service even starts. And then at 6 o'clock, we're going to have a great time together in a worship setting. Our praise teams are going to do some First Christmas type songs, but we're also going to sing together and do some joint worship so that your friends can see what it's like for God's people to join together and be passionate about their Savior. We're going to have some video elements, and our special guest, Les Norman, is going to clearly present his testimony of how God has changed his life and how He can change every life. And then your friend will have an opportunity to say yes to Jesus. It's really that simple. So I hope that you are inviting your friends. I hope that you'll plan to be here and not miss all the fun on December 15th. And if you have any further questions, just contact us. Email me, contact our office, catch us on Sunday. We'll do everything we can to try to help answer your questions. See you Sunday.